Don't, love. It's Mike. He's dead.
No.
I was with him and he just went.
But can't they bring him back?
Danny did everything he could, but no. Nobody's going to be bringing him back.
That's it then.
I was just saying you did everything you could.
Except get here in time.
Come on, let's get in the house. Come on, Danny.
When you was with him, did he know what was happening, you know? He was on his way.
No, I don't think so. He recognised me, but that was about it.
Oh.
Danny?
Oh, yeah. Listen, you go on, I'll catch up. Thank you.
What's happened? What's the ambulance for?
Mike.
He's dead. Does Jamie know?
No, he's still at the hospital. Do me a favour, please, Frank. Can you ring him? Tell him what's happened.
Me?
Yeah, be better coming from you. He won't want to hear it from me.
Mike was your father. You should tell him.
Please, Frank, eh? I'm thinking of Jamie. Make it easier for him. I gotta go.
Making it easy for yourself, more like.
Where was he?
Outside the factory.
Spent his life inside the place, then dies on its doorstep.
Hello? Oh, Danny. Yeah, come in, come in.
Hello, Blanche.
I was just hearing about your loss. I'm very sorry.
Well, thank you.
Sit down, sit down. Right, well, let's have brandy, shall we? Or would you rather have a whiskey?
I'll have a whiskey, thanks. Did he say anything at all before I got there?
Well, he asked me where Deirdre was.
Oh.
And said he was going to take her away from me.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, Mike.
Now you've done it.
Oh.
So what now? I mean, I don't know what to do.
Well, there isn't anything.
Well, there must be something. I mean, well, you know, what do we do about the body? What do I do about the funeral? You know, I'm the eldest son, so there's them sort of things I have to sort out, but don't ask me how, because I ain't got a clue.
Look, the first thing is, there's no hurry. So relax and have your drink. That's if she ever gets round to pouring it.
Yeah.
2:30.
Ta, do you want another Eileen?
Well, best not, I'm working.
So you haven't gone with Vernon and what's her name, Michelle?
No, they're rehearsing. I don't want to get in way.
All right.
Does a lot of rehearsing, does he? Well, I suppose he has to.
Well, no, I never used to, but now all of a sudden quite a lot, yeah.
Hiya. Can I get for anyone?
Oh, no, Joe, it's my round. I've just got these. Vodka, do you want?
Oh, yes, please.
Ta-da!
That is the bag! The exact same colour and everything, only I went looking for one on Saturday and could I find one?
Well, it's because they're not in shops yet. I told you, it's my mate, it's in all sale. She's got a warehouse full.
Hey, what's happened?
What do you mean, what's happened?
Ambulance outside factory. I was doing my ablutions, I looked out, and it was just leaving.
Dunno.
I'll see if anybody else does.
Here, you can have that one, and I'll go get myself another.
Oh, no, I couldn't, no.
Yeah, you can. Have it. It's yours.
Did it have your siren going?
Do you know why? I don't think it did.
Well, it can't be that serious then. Right, see you later.
Bye, Eileen.
Bye.
Your dad asked me to tell you. I think he only just found out himself. Are you all right, love? Jamie? Come home, yeah? Get yourself back here and we'll talk about it then. Jay?
He had such life about him. Oh, not lately, but I always thought he had more life to him than anyone I've ever known.
Yeah.
And I did love him for a while.
Well, I can't say I loved him, but I won't half miss him.
Sorry. I'm going to get off, OK? But thanks for your help.
Have you found an undertaker?
Yeah, Shuttleworth's. Blanche says they're the best, so... And I rang Penny as well. I just thought someone should let her know. Anyway, I'm really glad you was there with them at the end.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, you've got to let me pay for it so you can get yourself another.
Oh, yeah, then you can go out and have matching handbags.
I'll get a different colour.
How much was it?
£1.
A pound. Fizz, how much do you reckon this bag worth?
50p?
I'll give you a tenner.
A tenner? I told you, I got it wholesale. I didn't pay a tenner. For 10, I could have got a wardrobe.
Well, it's up to you. Either take the tenner or I won't take the bag.
Come here, then. I'll get us drinks.
Oh.
So what we having? Same again?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Scotch and threat.
Thank you, my love. Elizabeth, will you join me?
Oh, go on. Thanks, Fred.
Just don't ask her where Vernon is.
Why, where is he?
Rehearsing. She means don't ask me who with.
Why? Who's you rehearsing with?
Don't ask her!
Right, Fred? I've, bit of bad news, mate.
What?
Mike died about an hour ago. And,
Can I have a word?
yeah, of course. Let me get us a drink, eh?
I don't want a drink. I spoke to your son, and I've told him about Mike.
Oh, bless you. Oh.
Bless me for doing your dirty work, yeah. The thing is, James now saying he's stopping at the hospital. He's going to find out where they've got Mike, and he's going to stay with him. I've told him to come home, but no, he's determined.
Yeah, well, I knew he'd be upset.
So I think that one of us, meaning you this time, needs to get down that hospital, make sure he's all right, and bring him back.
Well, look, he ain't going to want to come back with me, love, is he?
Well, he might do.
And he might not.
It might just be your chance to get talking to him again.
What, when he's all upset? It's possibly the worst time ever. Anyway, look, you know, I've got Penny coming, I've got people
You're
to
pathetic,
tell.
do you know that?
I'm not pathetic at all. What do you have to say that for? Frank, my dad, has just died.
Yeah, and I am sorry about that.
Well, it don't
but
sound
don't make you
right.
any less pathetic. Don't worry. I'll go.
Hello? Lee, where are you, love?
Well, where do you think? You told me to wait at the flat in case Mike turned up, which he hasn't. So I was just wondering, has anything happened? Have you found him?
More tea?
No, Tal.
All right.
Come.
Oh, I just thought I'd see how you are.
Still in a state of shock. How's Danny?
Well, I think it hit him pretty hard. Well, and Deirdre, too, for that matter.
Of course.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's the one thing we all know's going to happen, and yet we're never prepared for it. Dying.
We're not prepared, Norris, because we don't know when it's going to happen.
Or how.
Which is probably a blessing.
Oh, I'm not saying it isn't.
What about Adam? Anybody told him?
But I thought he'd already been admitted to hospital.
Well, he had, but, maybe he didn't know where he was. Anyway, he got out and he started wandering the streets.
So, Thought went looking for him.
And it was Ken. Oh, hi, love.
Come here. Oh.
Don't know what to say, you know?
You don't have to say anything. The important thing is that you're here.
What did he die of?
No one seems to know. Well, if they do, they're not telling me.
Hiya! What's up with you lot?
Mr. Baldwin's died.
You are joking, aren't you? He's over there having a drink. No, old Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh, bless him. He only came up to about here, but I was dead scared of him.
I know his mind were beginning to wander, but... Not physically. You'd have thought he had a good few years in him yet.
Yeah.
What do you think killed him?
I don't know. I mean, well, he was well cared for. You know, we were doing everything for him, and I hope nobody suggests otherwise.
I'm not suggesting anything.
Oh, well, I am the last away then, aren't I?
Of course not. Come on, let's sit down.
I might be first on your list when you want someone to look after him. The minute he's gone, it's as if I don't even exist.
Will you get over here?
Funny how grief affects people in different ways.
Leanne, my dad has just died, right? So if I didn't think to ring you, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, don't just think 'cause he's gone, I have and all. It's him you're burying. Me, I'm still here.
He had 3 sons, didn't he?
Yes.
So you might expect that they'd all get equal shares. Except you wonder, don't you? I mean, the way Danny's taken control, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't cop for the lot.
The man died not 3 hours ago.
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
I think what Emily means is you might like to wait a bit before you start guessing what Mike's left in his will.
I didn't do it on purpose, because, you know, I had a lot to think about.
Yeah, like ringing Penny.
Well, yeah, because maybe I felt I had certain duties to perform before I could rely on a bit of comfort and support from you. When all I'm getting really, love, is a load of grief. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Well, I don't need the grief, Lee, because right now I am getting proper grief. So, now you know. I've said sorry. So let's just put it behind us, yeah?
You told Jamie yet?
Well, Frankie has. And I had no choice but to tell Frank, right? Because she come out of her front door as the ambulance was there.
I rang him religiously. Every week. Even though he had thrown me out. And called me every name under the sun.
That's 'cause he didn't know what he were doing.
Well, I tried telling myself that. And sometimes he'd slam the phone down on me. And others he'd be quite chatty. As though he thought we were still together.
That's what you have to remember. The happy times you had together, t'other drove veil over.
I feel awful. I shouldn't even be here. Everybody's talking about Mike. And all that's still going through my head is what Vernon might be getting up to.
Oh, 'cause you're only human.
Anyway, I'm going to get a taxi and find out.
Oh, Liz, are you sure? You might regret it.
Probably, yeah.
What a day. I've been stuck in that cafe all day since 8 o'clock this morning. There should be a law against it. Give us a G&T, Bev, love.
All right, love.
Are you going to tell her or shall I?
Anybody else for some crisps?
Oh, yeah, go on then.
No, Ta.
See this.
She has got absolutely no taste whatsoever, has she?
No, she hasn't, no.
That means I mustn't either, because it were mine before I give it her.
Yeah, well, Kel, you can carry it off.
But what'd you give it her for? Because she were looking for one like it.
Do you reckon there'll be a big funeral and we'll all have to go?
Oh, do you know what? I would not know what to wear. What are you wearing?
So that's why the ambulance didn't even bother with the siren.
No point.
Oh, it's a real shock, that is.
Anyway, can I have a taxi to take me to Church Street if there's one available?
You're too late
Too late for what?
to find a fella. Which is why you're going to Church Street, yeah? I don't know. Go on, ask me.
Because your last fare was from Church Street. So was that him, then?
That was him. And a young lady going to 25 Moor Lane. Fair's £3.75. He gives me a fiver, says keep the change. Man's a gentleman.
Is he? Well, I'll tell you what. Can you take me to where you've just taken him and his young lady? And we'll just find out how much of a gentleman he is.
When you think of the life he had, he always had best of everything. He should have lived forever.
It's funny. I still find it hard not to think of him as a young man.
Me and all. Mind you, he got married late, didn't he? That's maybe what kept him young.
And you know, despite his money, he liked nothing better than to stand at that bar talking to anybody and everybody.
He had the common touch, hadn't he?
Except, can I just say...
No, if
please.
it's about his will, no, you can't.
I was simply going to say that in spite of his wealth and the good life he led, I never felt Mike Baldwin was really happy. I always got the impression that, well, that he'd wished his life had turned out differently, that's all.
Well, you may be right.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, up. Rest at Clanarelo.
Kenneth. You were with him when he passed away, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Yes. Right. Scotch is here. Beverly, love. Scotch is, huh?
I think I'll go and say something.
What? Like, you're too late, he's already dead, so bog off back to Scotland.
Mike was his dad as well, you know.
Yeah, and he's only come back so we can find out what he's left him.
Shan't be a minute.
As soon as I heard he was in hospital, I thought I should come down and see him.
And I told him you were coming.
Didn't get here, though, did I?
But you tried, and that's what matters.
Adam, heard you was on your way.
Too late, Phil.
Well, me as well, but, you know, it's a tough time for both of us. And you're what, staying at Ken's?
He is, yes.
OK, well, I won't intrude now. I'll leave you alone, so, I'll be in touch, let you know what happens, eh?
This is one of those occasions when nobody knows what to say.
I think maybe we should go.
Why?
Well, because why do you think?
Listen, we looked after him when nobody else would. We gave him a home.
It was his home to start with.
And I know he's died, and I'm just as upset as anybody else, but we didn't kill him.
Well, you try telling that to them over there.
Look, Liz, I'll give you the ride for free if we can just turn around and head right back to the Rovers now, yeah?
Keep the change. Hey, you're having a really good night, aren't you? Vernon said that to you, didn't he?
Liz.
It's not your fault. We're going to follow him anyway. Find out what he was up to. Even if you haven't said a word.
I said more than a word, though, didn't I? Put a noose around the poor man's neck.
For which I'm very grateful. Good night.
Oh, you! What? What are you doing, taking Kelly's bag off her?
Well, only because she said I could.
Of course she did. And she always will, because she's dead nice as our Kel. And kind to folk. Especially them what's as pathetic as you.
You can't talk to me like that.
I can talk how I like. And I'll tell you what, I can do a lot worse than talk. As you'll find out if you don't stop hanging round Kelly's neck. Leave her alone. All right?
Didn't expect to see you in.
Oh, I bet you didn't.
Look, I think I should leave you two alone.
Oh, no, no, no. You stay right where you are. So go on. You're supposed to be rehearsing, aren't you? But you're not, are you? You're here with her in this cosy little flat.
Yeah, only it's not like that. Well, Vernon, for goodness sake.
You've got the
Don't you touch me!
I have got nowhere to live. I'm sponging off you. Michelle's brother is an estate agent. I asked her to ask him whether he knew of a flat, and yes, he did. This is it. It's a flat for two. You don't have to answer straight away. Have a look around, see what you think, and then tell me. But would you be willing, and I would be delighted if you'd say yes, would you be willing to move in here with me?
And now, really, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye, and thanks. Would you do me the honour of becoming my flatmate?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Go on, yeah.
Jamie, come on, let's just go home, eh? No, what are we doing here anyway?
There he is.
Jamie, don't.
Do you know where I've been?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Sitting with Grandad while you're here with her, getting a drink.
Thank you, son.
Do you want to know something else? What? They, gave me his personal possessions because they thought that I might like them. Well, I think you should have them because you've got everything else, haven't you? You and your tart.
Listen, Jamie.
You've got everything else, so you might as well have these. Well, you've got his watch.
Jamie, listen.
And his cufflinks. And his tie, because Grandad always wore a tie, didn't he? Oh, and his wallet. You'll be wanting now, won't you?
Jamie, listen, son, please.
Don't worry, there's money in it.
Have you put him up to this?
No, I haven't.
And everything else. So there, you've got everything.
Jamie, come on, let's just
They're
go
like
home.
vultures.